Hey guys, it's Phil
And Emma.
from Daddy Daughter Hair Factory. For today's Simple Saturday Style, we're going to go over the combined ponytail. It's nothing more than a series of ponytails going from the front to the back. This will allow you to capture the hair if you can't fully do a ponytail right now because of the hair length. This will allow you to grab sections of the hair, ponytail them, link them together. It's going to be really cool and very simple. Let's start with the tools we're going to need.
A brush, multicolored elastics,
Preferably ones that match. We're going to use some So Cozy detangler
and a book.
and a book. Styling cream. This is going to help with the flyaways in the front, which might be important, not necessary,
Yeah,
but
it's
it'll
optional.
help. Totally optional. And a fine tooth comb. We're going to use this rat tail comb. It's going to work out great. We're going to begin by brushing the hair straight back. Sorry, let me get you right there. Perfect. Just a little bit of spray goes a long way. There we go. Emma's distracted by a good book. This is an excellent opportunity for them to read if you need help with the distraction. Of course, you can also use this time to communicate, ask questions, and most importantly, listen. Sorry, Emma.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Okay, so I got her hair brushed back.
You're
And
welcome.
you're welcome too. And I'm going to use the comb right now to capture the first section of hair. We're going to start small. Let me just work with this hair right here. Oop. Sorry. Be gentle when you're working with the scalp. You guys can see I separated a section right there. Now we're going to grab the same, well, about the same from this side. There we go. Okay. Once you get that up, you're going to use your comb to smooth it out. You can see it doesn't look like much right now. Use your comb just to keep things nice and smooth. And what I like to do, especially with hairstyles like this, don't brush all the way through. Just brush to the point where the elastic's going to go. Now we're going to use a little bit of styling cream. You don't need much for this. This is going to help, especially if you're dealing with, the hair just moments after you get the hair done, it just gets all frizzy. This is going to help with that. All right. Once that's done, we're going to smooth this out. I think that's pretty good. Okay, now we're going to install the first elastic. I'm going to alternate between blue and this color. What is that, teal?
Yeah.
I'm going to alternate colors just so that it goes well with her outfit. Totally not necessary though. All right. One thing you want to watch when you're doing this, oh, I'm sorry, Emma.
Okay.
When you're pulling the hair up, is that it doesn't capture too much of the hair below it and bring it up. That can be uncomfortable. I know that it's going to happen anyways. You see that hair that gets caught in there? You can kind of pull it out. Not totally necessary, but okay, there we go. There's the first section of the ponytail.
You want me to look down?
Stay up for just a second.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to brush this all together. Remember to start from the bottom, work your way up. Even when you've already detangled, little tangles can kind of hop in there and surprise you, and they can be uncomfortable. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to use the comb, start grabbing more hair here. The first section I did right here, you can go as big or little as you want. The more sections that you have to do, the more time it's going to take, obviously. So cater to your child when it comes to that. You know, if they're not too patient, you may want to stick with only 2 or 3 sections. There we go. And I know I mention it every time I'm in there, but be gentle with the scalp because that can be uncomfortable. Oop, you okay?
Yeah.
I would have got you. Be gentle with the scalp because that can be uncomfortable for them. We're not trying to create that. There we go. And with hairstyles like this, don't chase perfection. You know, that's smooth enough. Let me get you right here. For those that don't know, Emma's standing on a stool.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is install the second elastic. Again, I'm alternating between the blue and the teal. There we go. You don't have to look up anymore. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A little bit more spray. Detangle with the brush again. Maybe it's time we get you a bigger stool, huh, Ems?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, something to consider when you've gotten this far. Look up, Ems. Okay, if you find that this is crooked, maybe too far to the left or too far from the right from where you're trying to go, this one looks like it could go to the right a little bit more. You're going to grab a section of hair and just pull to the right, okay? Too much and it'll lump up on the side right here, but just enough and you can tweak it out. If you're going for something straight, it doesn't have to be that perfect, you know what I mean? All right, the next section we're going to do, let's see here. Okay, grab your styling comb and there we go. Just create a part right there. I think the stool's like on uneven surface. You seem to be struggling with your balance on it today. All right, and I'm using the fine-tooth comb here just to keep things nice and smooth. Something to watch out for too. This way. There we go. Something to watch out for too. You probably can't see it, but there's a section of hair right here that's obviously looped its way up in there. Don't be too particular about pulling those out. It can create a lot of discomfort if you start trying to snag those. So there we go, another section of hair. Now we're going to alternate back to blue. And I don't think I mentioned it yet, but when I'm installing these elastics, I like to initially go from the top, bottom, or from the top down. This helps me keep it nice and even. And only go around as many times as you're comfortable with. There we go. And one last time, we're going to take some detangling spray. Totally not necessary, just helps keep things nice and smooth. Let's brush the bottom hair first. That feels good.
Feels great.
Feels great. And then let's capture the rest of the hair. Look down a little bit, Ems. Down.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
That's opposite day.
It's opposite day. That's okay. Okay. I just wanted them to be able to see it. Okay. And then the last section, we're just going to install the elastic right there. Pop it in place. And there we go. This is a hairstyle I used to do when Emma was younger, to help keep her hair out of her face before I knew how to French braid and before her hair was long enough to do that with. But you know, as you can see,
ready?
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
As you guys can see, nothing fancy. Does color coordinate, which is cool. Matches the outfit if you care about that kind of stuff, and it keeps the hair out of their face, especially with short hair. Ready? One of these days we'll get that right.
Yeah, one of these days.
How does it
Very,
feel
very
for you?
Great.
Comfortable? Okay. Something to keep in mind when you're working with the hairs up here, just make sure you check with them that it's not too tight. We don't want to create any discomfort, so check with your daughter. If they are too tight for any reason, there we go. This one should be okay. But if they are too tight for any reason, you can take and pull them just a little bit, and it'll create some slack, and that'll make it more comfortable. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for supporting Daddy Daughter Hair Factory. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Bye.
Bye.